Hey YouTube, it's Scott S. Wenger 70. So I am on my way to the range. Like I said in my last video, I'm going to go ahead and test out and see how those 9mm reloads are going to work with the scaled down amount of powder and the small pistol, the small rifle primer, instead of a small pistol primer. I know that those of you that follow me and watch my videos are going to say, man, are you an idiot? You're supposed to have all this knowledge and all this respect for firearms and what have you, and you're going to go and do something like this. It's stupid. I'm also a very curious person. And yes, reloading was always something I was curious about, always something I was interested in doing. And it's, and yes, I'm new to it. However, I am going to make sure I take every precaution, safety-wise. I am going to, I'm going to test these rounds out in all four of the 9mm handguns that I have. All three of the 9mm handguns I have, to see if there's a difference between even firearms. But, you know, I'm not necessarily just a firearms enthusiast. I'm also a medical person, and as a medical person, I'm interested in the science behind it. And, you know, sometimes when you want to do something scientific, so to speak, you do things that may put you in a little bit of danger, or some people would say, boy, it's just not worth knowing the answer to. I'm doing this for not just myself, though, because if this works out safely, and there's no issues, then my thought is that it's opened yours as well as other people's eyes as to other options that may be available to you as reloaders, should the need present itself. So, and maybe, you know, there wasn't a lot of reference as far as YouTube was concerned, with videos of this particular experiment, so to speak. So maybe this will, you know, prove to be, you know, somewhat useful in either way, whether it blows my barrel to smithereens or ruins my gun in some way, or if I should get injured in some way. You know, who knows? I'm not necessarily right now going for precision. This is purely the mechanics. If in fact mechanically this works out to my advantage, then maybe I can sit down and start writing down some things and come up with a way of making it more precise for me, for my weapons, for my shooting style and ability. So we'll see what happens. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the range in a few minutes. Okay, here I am down at the range. This is what the bullet looks like. It's a 9mm. It's a berry bullet. There's 4 grains of powder in here, 5 grains of powder in here, and that is a small rifle pistol primer. I have 5 rounds in my Taurus PT-111 Millennium G2. Let's see how it goes. Flawless. Same load, 5 rounds in my Canic TP9 SA. Flawless. Finally. Five in my Walther PP 9mm. Flawless, guys. It worked. I am going to fire off the rest of these. I made 50, so I just shot off 15 of them. I'm going to fire off the rest of them equally throughout each of the 3 guns I brought. And I'll report back. But you just saw 15 rounds of 9mm Full Metal Jacket Berry bullet, 115 grain, with 5 grains of power pistol and a small rifle primer. I'll see you back at the loading bench. Okay guys, I'm back at home, back at the reloading bench, and I thought I would go over a couple of things with you as far as my successful shoot today. Well, it was a success. 50 rounds loaded between 3 different 9mm handguns I have. The one I used was, and these are all cleared and safety checked. The one I used was the Canic, the TP9 SA.
You're filming.
The other one I used was the Millennium G2 PT111.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, baby. Go eat. Go finish eating.
I know it's hot.
Yeah, go blow on it.
Blowing.
Yes, go blow on it. And the other one
Okay, goodbye.
was my Walther PPS.
He don't like me, guys. He hates me.
Okay. And you heard it from the mouth of the South. All I used was Full Metal Jacket Berry bullet, 115 grain. My regular brass cleaned, prepped range ammo that I find. I used 5 grains of power pistol, scaled down from 6 grains. And the star of the show, Winchester Premier Small Rifle Primers. Okay? I was very impressed. Being a new reloader, yeah, probably a stupid thing to do. Being a curious, scientifically minded person sometimes, you know, whatever it takes to complete your experiment, I guess. I'm hoping that this video obviously doesn't go viral, but, you know, with, I think, 9, 10, 11 viewers, I don't think that's an issue. However, due to the lack of videos about this, maybe you guys can share this video, those of you who watch it, if and only if you think the information is useful. I would not say to anybody, go out, buy small rifle primers and reload them with your 9mm ammunition. It's totally safe. No. Maybe I lucked out. Maybe I came up with a good recipe given the products that I have. Obviously, given the weapons that I have here and the products that I have, it worked. So for any one of these firearms, I feel safe loading that particular recipe, everything staying the same. I would be leery if I changed up even one little thing. If I changed and used a different powder, I would be leery. I would want to test it. You saw the tests. Was it dangerous to me? Potentially, yeah. I guess it was. But I do have a great deal of respect for this entire culture. The firearms and now the reloading culture. I have a lot of respect. And I also know that, you know, experimentation in the reloading world is also acceptable. Leave it in the comments if you think I did anything unsafely as far as making sure I was protected. I did go to my range and I was driving there and I was thinking to myself, boy, I hope it's empty. And it was. The pistol range was empty. So I was alone. There were people on the rifle range firing off their ARs and their heavier duty rifles and shotguns, but they're in a different part of the range than me. So today was just a lucky day for me that there was nobody on the pistol range. So that also made it easy to recollect my brass, which I'll reload again. I did only load 50. These primers come obviously in a box of 100, so I am going to reload the rest of them with the 9mm, and then at some point during the weekend, if things are open, go ahead and get the proper small pistol primers. This is not going to be a habit for me by any stretch, but it is interesting to know that you can make it work. I did search YouTube far and wide for something as specific as this and couldn't find anything. So I took it upon myself. So if you, like I said, if you find that I did things safely, responsibly, and if you feel that the information that I've collected is worthwhile, please share this video, and we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. Maybe I'll do some more types of experiments. But for right now, I think I need to do something that I promised I would do. Since I'm only going to probably just be cleaning my guns tonight, they seem to be functioning and everything's checked out. I checked out the barrels, everything looks good. I did make a promise to one of my friends out there, somebody who I admire and respect, and kind of got into the reloading because he gave it a try. And I watch every one of his videos. He is at the top of my list as far as people that I follow and the videos that I watch on a daily. And that's Coda Boy 32. And I made you a promise, Coda Boy, that we were going to do this, and I think this is a fitting time. This isn't your brand. This isn't even my drink. Okay, but I'm doing this for you. So with that being said, I don't have a cup handy, so I'm just going to do this the college way. Congratulations to me on a successful experiment. I hope you all enjoyed it. Coda Boy, cheers. This is for you, buddy. I hate tequila, but I did that for you. Yeah, I'm not going to do any reloading tonight. Everybody be great. Be safe. Be awesome. You have any comments? Feel free to leave them. And thank you for joining me in my reloading room and at the range today. You all have a great night. Shoot straight.